the desert.
Come with the tongue so stiff in our glass that come to hear the theories of pyramids of the past. Masonry of megalithic degree, Mayans, Japanese, Egyptians, aliens, Sumerians, rocket ship religion, astrologers, architects pointing with their pyramids, relationships with galaxies, Pleiades, Arcturus, understand society's secrets.
Ancient civilizations were trading, mingling, mating girls, chewing cocaine and babies were mutated to the dominant chromosomes, high cheekbones, and the highly respected, eyes slightly slanted. The Mexico woman is pregnant, the Asian sailors landed, the African sculptures were crafted in the Mexican jungle. Perhaps you don't believe in this, but pass on this, the scholars say that these are myths, Atlantis, or maybe within the breeze, so the message is spread with the richest viscosity oozing through the human head, permeating the genetic code, the atmospherical abode, and every unknown dimension within this holographic globe, commanding them to build the pyramids. Men of Renaissance using brains right and left, hearing spirits speaking to them through the chest. Architects strict and stick to the fine detail, cause if you build disaster, the ziggurat is cursed, the ziggurat is hexed, doomed to collapse in vortex the breath. 9 generations will be more, 9 generations of death. Suffer the pressure of the heartless law of karma, thousands of martyrs, the people of Atamalpa. Monuments, memorific, permanent, petroglyphics, man-made mountains by the Mississippi are also pyramids. The energy grids routing out from the crystal core of the earth marks the place of power where the medicine miracles work. The concrete will make the human fall asleep as mother. The concrete will make the human feel weak. Mutan! Awaken! The concrete to make the human fall asleep as mother. The concrete to make the human feel weak. The concrete to make the human fall asleep as mother. The concrete to make the human feel weak. Monetary minerals, methods of a monster. 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 Obey, obey, obey. Grow, no, spirit decay. Forget about your past. Obey, obey. That's what they say. Media, baby, feeding ya. I want to put the pyramids in Pangea. Turning up in the wilderness with a natural teacher. Monetary monster. The value of gold and the value of energy. And we will balance our economy and unite this human reality. Each city there shall stand a pyramid, and there will be ceremonies initiating us into the enlightenment of our universe. Prepare for this, stand with strength. If you fall, that's your own fault. If you starve, that's not your fault. If you die, you from hunger. Need some more, brother, here's my anger. Feed you up with spoonfuls. You like my mind? Good, I'm glad I'll feed you more. I'm very generous, so have a seat, we'll talk for a while. I'll conversate about the music that's polluting our brain cells. I think about my life, they say I'm overanalyzing. I like to analyze a little bit of most foul. You're like a psychiatrist, you're peeking in my secret visions. I think you're gonna get electrocuted. I don't think that you should do it. I think those movements were stupid. Oh, don't you see my brain? Thick bro, yes you are. You got no more soul, someone stole that soul that was oh so precious. Now here come the vicious creatures with the teeth that are so long. You think I'm crazy, but my visions are my own, yes. Briefcases are dead, material mansion and spiritual shred. I imagine them as some animals, but that's not it, because I'm more grateful for the existence of them. They are not musicians, they don't know instruments, but neither do I, until I gather my power and recognize why I even exist. The creator lives within the heart valves. I'm on the path of finding the person that I'm searching for. It's not a woman or a man, it's an invisible spirit. Oh, can't you feel my breath? It's sleeping over your shoulder. I'm screaming at you, yes, I want you to get my attention, because I'm bored as hell. I'm living in my secret realm. I tried to grab your heart and give it a kiss, but you resist. You wanna spike my drinks, you want me to think that I was a fool, that I could be subdued by technical army tools. But you can't do what you said I'll do. You're like a psychiatrist, so I'm peeking up in my secret vision. You think I think about my life, you're overanalyzing. That's what you say to me. You're ignorant, you sit in a chair. Your muscles never work. You go to a gym like a jerk. I'm not an open-minded fool. You are not the closed-minded one. This is a weird area in which the energy has been held inside of a prison. Yes, I've begun to chisel away at the bars, heading towards the stars, breaking down things that stand in my way. All the barriers which I crawl overwords, obstacles, using my wings, invisible ones. Human beings are afraid of them because they have never worked on muscles before, so they're acting like it's hard to enter within the war. I'm telling you it's not. Just pick up your muscles and use them. I know who I am, I never overanalyze it. It's just a made-up term for people who don't think that much. I think you're a fool who lives inside mud and sludge. You cannot live, I'm a laborer, I'm a little jealous, yes, but I'm also generous. I'll feed you with my comfortable brain, sitting on a couch yelling, expressing out. I'm talking about music cause it's foolish and it's also pollutant. My people's brain cells, they're living like some jerks, assholes, berserk, bizarre, quirk. Over and over again, I like to analyze. I think about my life, they say I'm overanalyzing. I like to analyze a little bit of most how. You're like a psychiatrist, you're peeking in my secret vision. Over and over again. I don't think that you should do it. I think about my life, they say I'm overanalyzing. I like to analyze a little bit of most how. You're like a psychiatrist, you're peeking in my secret vision. From different funnels in which we fall, through different spores through which we pour. Through different funnels in which we fall, through different spores through which we pour.
Chanting with the drum, transform your heartbeat.
From different funnels in which we fall.
It could change its rhythm, it could change its patterns,
and induce
induce a trance.
Spores through which we pour. All learning is done while within a trance. There is no opinions. You can only absorb. From the time of infancy to the age of 14, we are all in a trance of adolescence. And during this time, we study under our teachers and go through certain ceremonies and transcend it. But is it possible to escape the coffin without proper initiation? Something could go wrong. You could be forever lost. 65 years old in a cold hospital bed, dying from cancer, wheezing, coughing, helpless. You're drifting off into nothingness with the strength of a child. 14 years old, I was over at Lions Park in the girls' bathroom getting head for the first time. Should have been a vision quest initiated into my manhood, but something went terribly wrong.
The omni-awareness inside of each carcass. The omni-awareness inside of each carcass. The omni-awareness inside of each carcass. The omni-awareness inside of each carcass.
An abundance of secrets in the human subconscious.
The drum is the instrument, visual hypnotist.
I worship the mountains, I worship the river, I worship the rocks, I worship the sun.
Many little spirits within one pantheon. I am better than none with the expression of one.
I have no family, I have no friends. I live all alone in a dark wilderness. We know no beginning and there is no end. Oh, you hate the mystery, you think you figured out everything. Laws like gravity.
Sharpen a rectangular shape. Science is fiction with the cold serpent's faith.
I like my snake and feathers, medicine and a wheel, and DNA that travels to the sun's magnetic field and is born as human people. Although religions vary with each region, elements, environments, and temperatures are different, like belief systems. Now it's time to pierce you, graduate in wisdom. You are the indigenous breed, you are protectors of land, you are the alien embryo of the planet evolved.
I find myself in confusion. Typecasting spells make me a damsel, stressing out lack of organization.
I wanted to be the Mexican matador, not the Greek minotaur, but the Spanish culture war will obliterate the sacred ceremonies. Now the oral traditions are no more, except for in a secret language you will never know. Too much noises and the pressure upon me. I don't know, I gotta go. Evil, evilistic. I'm the mutant of my family. I'm the mutant angry. I gotta go. Let me go.
Psyclones of the Spirit is a story about a spirit that's being pulled in every direction, is being twisted by the winds and all the energies that flow throughout our world. You know, it's struggling inside of the cultures that are foreign to it. It's foreign to the vibrations of the human body. And along the way it learns about beliefs, it gains its beliefs, it gains knowledge, and it finds out that those beliefs and knowledge are nothing, bullshit, mere thoughts. Beyond that, it sees greater wisdom, truth. And this is only the beginning.
If you will, allow me to bring a little bit of myself to you, to the rescue. Did you get your cue? Falsified Jews, don't speak about it, Dave. They'll get hurt, you'll get hurt. Well, it hurts me to live in this earth, you know, because emotions breathe running like a river through me. Lots of pain and poetry. Let it lay. I didn't want it, didn't need it. I never achieved it, I never believed in Christianity. And that's not a lie, my friend. I prayed to Jesus Christ on my knees, but I was a fool. Slash a large sharp dagger of ice through me for doing something like that. You see? That's what I mean. It get pretty complex. Different fucked up matrix in my mind. Many tricks, circuits from behind. Here come the clip, the snap, the snip me. Who are these demons lurking, plotting on my death for a fee? A bankruptcy for me. I see they never got to bloom. You know what the time is when I leave this room. I'm speaking of leaving the planet, elevating, lifting.
My future siblings that I'm gonna bring to the earth, I'ma serve them up. Fuck the sucker surrounding them. This is an enclosed cave.
My name is David Diggeng Desyrt, and if you follow me down this long dark hole, you won't stall any longer. You move faster, you'll be harder and stronger and double daughter. I'm having sex with them, and yes, double wives ain't a bad thing when they're best friends. When we're cool on a certain level, when I talk to them, when my heart is open and I have in a circus of our own dimension with happy elephants. And this is the ramblings of a crazy fool. It was written once by some author, non-father of my many style. Planet from the north, you can't name it. I came in, I crashed it, I was laughing. The party's a bunch of faggots, that's all I'm ever surrounded. These humans, they're fake as fuck. I do not like them, I wish they were not so delicate, so when I tap their skin, laugh at their brain cells and look within, there's nothing in. I was mixing up nothing, I thought I was mixing up a human mind. Crash a computer with no spine, he's lacking the jelly, brother. Hey, I'm playing with the plasma on his grave. This is sad too, but this is glorified to a guy with my IQ. This is a terrible world with ugly human beings inside is bastified, left by their dads all night for the time of their life. You know it's bad and sad. All the poetry I could say will never fill the empty hole. No beautiful pill, no cosmetic love I could touch the way I feel. No cosmetic love I could touch the way I feel. No cosmetic love I could ever touch the way I feel. You dress up one day, you look different than the first day when you had no makeup up on your face. All the girls out in the world wanna change for human people. Like girls like diamonds, they like pearl. They want diamond, they want pearl, they want diamonds. They want little pearl on their skin. They want to enlighten to a certain level of brightness under a lamp's light. Look at this, my girlfriend. You see the sparkle? He loves me tonight. Yeah, he loves whipping your panties, but doesn't like working his ass off when he be like sweating in the dumps, sweating in the mines, sweating in his brain. Tells all the freaky time when he wonders why such a freaky girl would have a shower with a couple of strange guys, or possibly it would be his two best friends, or possibly he'd make all of your lives end, or possibly these lies they send. These lies they send. Strike, strike, strike. These lies they send. Strike, strike. kids, we're searching for the bridge that divides the spirit guide from direct reception. Walls that are thick, walls that are made of brick. You can scale, but you can fail while returning to the tribal. Potent emotions, they come from the memo, releasing actions of reptiles so brutal. Rushes and cuddlers and the warriors are painted reddish, orange, higgity higher forms of an invisible civilization over our own. See it superimposed on the horizons of our homes. It's an age of war, and I'm looking for a weakness. Counsel, what should I do? Suicide all over the true demons in the building, discussing how they could train us. Did they create a plague to raise the medical wage? Ways to reduce some population of slaves? I don't wanna have to distance myself anymore from the forest to the air. It's aware, and the animals in the rain forevermore. Everybody's breathing and speaking exactly what the wilderness is thinking. Sacred places. They're always trying to change me and criticize the culture that existed for millennia. Healthy spirits like that. Everybody's breathing and speaking exactly what the wilderness is thinking. Sacred places. They're always trying to change me and criticize the culture that existed for millennia. Healthy spirits like that. I must consult the cult of spirit guides living behind the light. Society, I don't believe a double-headed party for your body with gasoline, assimilating more, ready to explore. I don't wanna be a character in this movie anymore. Society, I don't believe a double-headed party for your body with gasoline, assimilating more, ready to explore. I don't wanna be a character in this movie anymore.
There are worlds which are waiting for you humans and their patience are getting thinner by the moments. Let me ask you, where do your thoughts originate from psychological? The tunnels of time have been influenced outside stimuli, other people's beliefs and the environment. Colors reflecting, evoking specific emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Racism, respect my difference. Glaucoma vision. The ignorant colorblind. They told you what's good, they told you what's bad. People like to make judgments on the first impressions they have. Well, I suggest you hop inside your tunnels of time. See who's infected your internal design. History, colonies, factual basis. The origin, the continent, the conquering of the world shall be known. Awareness is so good for you, and this will be your vegetables. And if you're healthy, then you will be happy. Oh, I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. But you want chip candy, you want to party and pretend you are, baby. Would you like it if I wiped your ass, you little bastard? Your father is gone, now become him. I will have further your disease and make you get sicker like a grip of all liquor. Quick fixing, quicksilver, blind flapping, running from your true self. Talk to yourself, listen to yourself. You could make your own world. And now we celebrate the 4 directions of the mind. 4 races of man. Red, black, white, yellow. This is not a label, and this is not shallow. This is a recognition of the creation of the spirit that's within us, spiraling in the patterns that it loves. Full circle of comprehension, balancing the unbalanced brains. Politicians pretend now they got brown skin, but they're white Mexicans.
I said we void all the droids. We planning to overcome and destroy. Twat aside rules, them out that got the lesson, boys. He would leaving my people shook. Now why would I read your history books when I get this since my ancestors? What a cut. Before my moms gave birth, before there was a building called the church, to teaching all these lies. You're focusing on the swirling eyes. Then now your ass is baptized. Higher forms arrive and spoil the surprise. Suffering in the sweat like you're trying to go confess to a priest. A priest? Not to Lucifer Christ. Now some should practice what they teach before they try and preach. I'm not gonna off they feet, but trying to pout to coat my flesh with bleach, they can't compete. Cause I be living out the life right here in another dimension, but still on the same sphere. Same sphere, same hemisphere.
White Mexicans gotta pay for what they did in the past. The end is almost here and this world will never last. These white Mexicans gotta pay for what they did in the past. The end is almost here and this world will never last. Grab your rifle and hit the door. Better believe I'm ready for war. Click my chamber then cock it back. Let it be known we scrapple gas. White Mexicans that came from Spain, invading our land and leaving us slain. Taking our young and brainwash their minds. Now you know what happens in time. Genocide of the indigenous. These white Mexicans are our nemesis. Selling out their own kind. The highest crime of all time. Them devils with that dark skin, blessing their head like a marksman, leaving them bleeding up on the ground. Shots fired from all around. The Secret Service can't save you now. This type of treason we can't allow, forcing us to be Christians. Now which is a pagan religion? They said that we would die. They said we never survive. And we are up in the flesh, higher forms of consciousness through the native tradition, the great spirit's wisdom. We rise like the phoenix in 2012, returning to the indigenous. We rise like the phoenix in 2012, returning to the indigenous.
Well, she's a white Mexican, a skeleton, a skeleton on her bones. Her heritage and her language. She's a savage Hispanic that wants to banish the visions of her grandmother. None of her family have ever been to Spain. Her parents came from Mexico when a white man washed her brain. Education is assimilation and it's not no revolution, so you let the professor bring you to the Native American sweat. And when your white dress gets wet, he's squeezing out his semen. Perverted, now you're converted to the Christian religion. I laugh, you think this is witchcraft? We had the pyramid of the sun, thousands of years of being at one with all of creation. You call us magicians, listen to the song. We are spirits traveling throughout space, different planets and energy shapes. Ancient energy shapes was an automobile vessel, so just let your ancestors caress you, please. You don't make war with the oxygen you breathe. You wanna be free here, not no Mexican slave. Not just your family, the whole indigenous race.
Better to ride up first class seat with the white folks.
Sabes que, Holmes? You may grow that long hair and try to act like a vato, but you still smell like chorizo, pig.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I just wanna fucking kill you and slice you.
You remember when our minds used to be dead? Instead, they grew afterwards. Species of humans, fish and insects, reptiles and birds emerged. Who would've knew the energy on Earth? What's balanced out the bright red surge? Lives on Earth will be little to dust. Yes, the color of the sun had to change. It burned hotter into a darker blue flame. Medicine circle, alternate style to the life cycle. Living creatures, yes, there was few, but they grew, had a hard job to do. Use blood and juice to reproduce. Natural, it almost seemed mechanical. A new era of life form of a garden, it blooms in the shadow of the ancient ruins. But we don't overpopulate. What an ignorant mistake to make. The 1950s, the baby boom, but those devil babies are doomed. Swept away into the great grave. They lay, decay, that's where they forever lay and stay. Earth herself slowly conceived, it was achieved. Paradise filled with the bronze forms of life. Scattered tribes in campsites, plentiful. Based in the center of America, the former kingdom of the devil. Nature's creator made itself turn visible. Nature's creator made itself turn visible. The spiritual reality, it always existed, but it came into the open. The elders have spoken, we never listen. All I see is their prophecy, so let's see what the future has in store for us. Us, revive, purification. We're all gonna die. Purification, the earth is alive. After the purification, a celestial purification. We're all gonna die. Purification, the earth is alive. After the purification, a celestial purification. We're all gonna die. Purification, the earth is alive. After the purification, a celestial purification. Poison, oxygen in 3 brains, in the lungs, in the tongue, and water in the veins. Chemicals in animals and vegetables. How are we supposed to live? It's impossible. But after the purification, you can see industrial devastation. We don't need your education, we don't need your money. On the outer limits, silence of the scientific, I live in a world of spirits. We could travel without the body, learning natural technology. Like the Mayan 13 crystal skulls, they were said to hold information. These crystals are used in microchips, which invented far before Columbus. It comes from the prehistoric mind, like the indigenous concept of time. Get your wealth to take down your soul. Now we free our hormones and bones. I'm gonna get married at 15 years old. Traditions and customs are wisdom because the elders take care of the kids, along with the purified people in the village. They learn about spirits and respect, not dreams of machines and money and sex. We're all gonna die. Purification, the earth is alive. After the purification, celestial purification. We're all gonna die. Purification, the earth is alive. Purification. We're all gonna die. Purification, the earth is alive. After the purification, celestial purification. We're all gonna die. Purification, the earth is alive. We're all gonna die. Purification, the earth is alive. Due to the polluted murdering of the Mother Earth, she is forced to destroy most of the life on her surface. In the Ice Age, it will be purified. After the purification, there's a civilization, it'll be rising like the sun. The past fades away with the night. Good night forever, and the future seems so much better. Human beings of ignorance and deviousness are gone.
We who have been polluted by this alien influence must be punished according to our discipline.
You'll be crushed to death and be purified.
The freakish, the circus brings the enlightenment to take you from the distortion. Of course, it's enrichment sent from the endorphins. The center of the emotion is where the thoughts come from. Similar to the worms that crawl in the underground. This is the gratified sound. The personal indulgement that feeds the artisticness. As the lyrics soak on in your mind from my transonate, freshly squeezed, not from concentrate, pure organic. Oh, so do you think that you can stand it? Too bad, so mentally you're left stranded. And abandoned, left alone to roam in your simple planet. This is the juicy snowplay given to you as an appetizer. I am the chef den, this is what I create. Linguistic vocab in a higher form, as you can hear my focus generates a whole new type of style. Sometimes it could be heard if your ear is put to the seashell. Mysterious curiosities of an unknown realm of sound. Just a small, fragmented segment of my daily chronicle. One day I'll be historical, cause yes, I believe in miracles. And I'm spiritual, fluid one. Sent back in time, first breath to be taken on the day of December 9th. And still I metamorphose. Hatching out to my cocoon, having you stuck and spun like Charlotte's Web. Like what you saw the way down. Spinning around, all around like the funnel cloud right before I turn into a natural disaster. Up your precious so-called cities. I have no pity. I see it more as a perverted little ant colony, twisted society, and how it's all about the money. Damn, and talk about where these mutants have obsessions. I mean, this shit is mad sick like priests masturbating, speaking to them, telling them your confessions. So that's why I stand alone, creating pictures in my mind as I close my eyes. Then I begin to realize what is going on inside, and all I see is mad toys. So I evolve on my versatility and true abstractions. The flows that you were hearing is the energy that I express, and yes, deeply I'm in love with it. So once again, I'm the flu virus. Nice to meet your acquaintance, so check your mental station. Hope that you were tuned into my channel and not the whack manipulations that is sucking your brain into mind that we go issue. Come on, I would enjoy to swim deeper. It's time to get inscriptive. I bring a variety of color reflected through my vision prism. Dropping verbal texture on a musical canvas is my addiction. If I could, I'd put a needle and slam it up in me. Too many people on the planet are weak in the knees, not self-reliant or independent. I can see this as the future's downfall for us human suffering. Stop. You weaklings are crawling.
Wow, you need to be hovering.
Shifting through the difficulties of life. Strong minds like myself strive to stay alive. Keep that mental composure, do not let yourself down.
Stand clear away from the face-painted clowns.
They try to manipulate and take, and for the hosts who bring the triggery, show them love and give them the money, that's where you made a mistake. The fiends come from different angles. Need to rise up so you're not left strangled or tangled in society's death nets. Got to keep yourself in check. Remember, the hourglass is in process and time is our most valuable key. Let's use it wisely so you can open the doors. Come on, look it up from a bigger point of view. While the world is spinning, you're dying,
and you're not getting any younger.
Must do something as you're living. Hypnotize human beings in a fantasy, especially by your vanity. In the end, your looks won't get you nowhere, but a beat up Narnia or contained syphilis. Tip the evil sins of lustfulness is for sure to bring you something sick. Those who cannot see this must be puppets who are blind, tied into the strings which are connected to the most worldly things. And you wanna know what's more upsetting? Hearing all these coming up MCs still moving to the vibe of the same old stays. Isn't a new millennium, no longer is it 93. So check the liquidy substance which transforms into a solid, evaporating to a gas. Generations are suffering.
rising steam, our oxygen is naked. Breathing lightning in our blood, the race is on. Farming towards the dawn, commanded to be myself. Why do you scream in horror? When I worship through the solar, guiding us, hurling us into the underworld. I reappear as medicine from the west, the black road, which is the abode of the owls and the crows and the council in the thundercloud. Structuralize my fate, I reincarnate. It's a beautiful future. As my hair gets longer, I chant and focus in a trance. It's pitiful, growing in a garden of torture. All our people are so engaged in the mathematical traditions we made. Destined to be free or possess half-breed, caught in tar pits with filthy rich families watching. Some are cheering, children are tossing tomatoes, giggling. This is not a comedy show, it's history. We are heard by the Creator throughout all space. We communicate like higher forms through vibrations. I come to you as a humble reflection of the giant. I forfeit my perception of myself as a god. I ask for the help of our ancestral elements to balance our lives in our perpetual circle to all my relations. We are heard by the Creator throughout all space. We communicate like higher forms through vibration. Thinking while you're scheming, silencing all my thinking. Coming up down the mountains, slopes of the slopes. Some of my young indigenous people do some coke after they get a little money in their pockets, nice and wet, and now they straight secreted. Love to have a fun time, but their minds are always beneath who you really are. Dirt on your body and also in your car. Your brand new 6 cars, cylinders are horses. Push it really fast with the whip. You whip your own hindsight. Look at your mind, brother, it's not that bright. I think that you might have a better time cutting your body up slice by slice. Your spiritual side is not always the lifestyle you provide. I ask why, and you continue to divide your own damn self. Run and hide. Why? The spiritual life is the only life we have. While you getting lost in the material darkness, you're lost so quick. I'll try to grab you by the wrist or the anklet. You make me oh so sick. Come on, bro. Forget it. It's none of my benefit to help a brother or sister who is not gonna help their own self. You fall straight to the plot. You repeat the cockpit, you lay. You are in no goddamn grave. Center, trying to remember in the center, kind of balance. Lay in grave, I don't know. Eternal life could be a long black road. People chose a long black road. Red side, white side, I'm in the center, trying to remember, trying to remember. The world is rotten, everybody has forgotten. Lay in your grave, I don't know. Eternal life could be a long black road. People chose a long black road. Yellow side, black side, I'm in the center, trying to remember, trying to balance. This world is rotten, everybody has forgotten. Lay in your grave, I don't know. Eternal life could be a long black road.
Left the great spirit, got my soul to the red road. The prophecies of the past just about to unfold. Grab your medicine, cause it's time for ceremony. See what the vision and the sweat has to show me. Things will change like the sun and the rain, but I can hardly maintain in a world of pain. See grandfather in the sky flying over, raising all of us just like Dutch soldiers, giving our life for the blood of our people, with the beauty of the wings of an eagle. Sold to my ancestors, now we're home. Never are we ready for the great unknown. Open your mind and you'll truly see there's more to the body than the physicality. You never know what's on the other side, in another realm where the spirits reside. Grandmother Earth has been abused for too long. Now we know the outcome of a fair system. Giving my praises to all of creation, to the creator. All of my relations, all of my relations, all of my relations, all of my relations.
Enter the state of wicked to be a solid without of a spirit. Like some ether for your breakfast, digested your daily bread.
Religious laws, they fill your head, leaving no empty space for freedom.
I was once a Catholic, but I hated the straight jacket. This wicked priest tried to attach it, but I abandoned his slave ship. Disappear, clearing the mental warfare in my hemisphere. I know my ancestors rest inside the rocks. The minerals are so ancient, therefore sacred for thousands of years. Like all creations, on the length of time my people been here.
We believed in honor, not fearing brimstone and fire, so I'm higher than the lost robots of America. I lend my hand to ya. It's not your fault that you're crazy, your fault, your blame. Don't trust the white man's history. He bestowed this land with misery, raised his country up without slavery, killing the earth with all the technology. He will not change unless you know who you are. The brown man is the red man, and we originally come from the stars. At your home you will return, your brothers will come, they will burn.
Hear me out! I didn't want to die in that stupid skull. It's cold in there. I get the pain.
wicked, so fucking wicked, oh so fucking wicked, so fucking wicked, oh so fucking wicked, so fucking wicked, 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 wicked.
Fuck the objects. Fuck the harmless objects, they say, like a little dog barking making fun of the Mexican people today. What the fuck? Hey, don't bring that shit up, man. This shit sounds kind of stupid. Check out the chords, man. There's many notes and musical chords and many manipulative chords that they play all together. It's a nice assembly and orchestra. It's so beautiful. It comes from Europe, right? Classical. Who made up the classics? Think of the fucking thoughts from America, the singing black actress. You wanna be understanding the history of the devil Desyrt? Yeah, well, go there, but I decided to go here. I'm jumping the air. I said what's up to my bird friend. It happened to be the blue jay. I had a few words to say, like, where was my spiritual guidance telling me? Go forward, David, dig a desert, fight the devil Desyrt. Well, I can fight whoever I wanna be. I'm the property of myself and only I have to stay remaining with this beef, this piece of beef that moves forward, controlled by the brain, and then behind that is controlled by a mind that's very, very, very abstract. Different colors and changing them. The purple, yes, it does turn to blue sometimes. Blood is living and ever-changing colors you discover if you find. Live inside the vein yourself. The whole body can be contained in a big cell. You primitive fool. Don't you see? Full control of the fucking suit is what you should have. Instead of be stabbing inside of the dark with these physical traps. You know, doing PE in physical games, I had to contemplate it. Me suffering from some type of disease. I didn't get it all the way, but fuck it. I just thought about it a little bit, started boxing myself. You know, this is a license to think, and this a tablet, a nice tablet. I take it, taking a bath and feeling great when I walk inside this beautiful starlight. And then the wind, it tells me things, messages that bring a little smiling. Ha ha ha, yeah. Different dimensions, tales, they told me different things. I'm talking about the wind coming from the springs and the beautiful water that just kicks it off. It all works together, it's all at once, some would say. But I say something different. I say, oh, the priests are fucking lifting little kids' skirts. The priests, they was pulling down the breeches of little English patients. Then they had to give them their little wisdom. What a cock, homosexual jocks. Going inside of the kids, leaving the feces in their own species. What a fucking mental derangement. Look who came in, it was the white mother, and she got beaten like a fucking pagan. This is the truth, you know this shit happens. Little sisters, little brothers molesting each other. What is happening? We're getting beaten in this world. Different dimensions pull you in. Cruel actions. Living in the dimension of many happenings. I don't see why. Static cling, confusion stuck in someone's eye. And well, which way? Misconceiving? Hey, someone must have misconceived when I came out. This fucking seed is a crazy bleeding culture coming from himself. The individual with the population of one individual. And people want to live in different individual realities, but somehow coexist with mentality. Coexist somehow. I'll bring in my science for one little observation time. Everyone wants to take a look and watch this? Good, I'll speak in your language. Hey brother, look at what he's saying. He's doing these weird word twistings. Fuck you, brother. You don't get this? This is art. Licensed for one time in my region, where only one born boy was breathing. It was higher form. I came out of that embryo. It was cold that day. It was September. I was alone. I only had one fucking parent to care for. And I was feeling like a bad embryo. But hey, they say he didn't know. But I had spiritual energy too. And they had spiritual energy too. So they send the spiritual energy over to me, in the memory, and it stays there because the little kid's been affected since such a young age. What happened? They saw their dad drinking liquor. What the fuck? He got a big beer belly and it's getting sicker. It's getting sicker. Uh-oh. Now I'm becoming daddy. My head is going bald because so much fucking chemicals in my body. I've been observing them ever since I was a young child. David Diggeng does it. What happened? You unburied yourself and now you have to go through all these devilish things because your friends think that you bring negative feelings towards them, and not just one person, man. I'm talking about everybody lately. This is the reality of higher forms life. Why? Fuck that. I don't need little things like that, man. I'm on a mission to get higher, save the people. I'm on a revolutionary mission. The LSD originally is what opened me to this revolutionary mission, and said David Diggeng does it. You need to go kill the evilness so you can bring peace back to your people, and they can feel that shit inside their veins. It's better than complaints of, man, my back hurts, bro. Labor's hard now, it's many slavery days, and yes, you can see cows have been slain for you to eat because bad healthy laws. The FDA doesn't care for you. I'm waking up like it's a bright day. Why? Because I'm on the LS to the D, and I feel great, and I'm just running through the river. What's up to my brother out there named Michael Murphy, taking a dip inside Earth? I'm just chilling there. I had some extra thoughts to spare, so I just brought them out from the bag, destroying the tower fags. I locked them up in a closet. Stay there, bitch. I mean, don't stuff up your psyche or clog it, but don't be coming out of my face trying to shove your cock in, you little punk. I told you why. Hip-hop is the outlet of the expression of a human eye. An oddity coming from a different tripping. I feel great. What's up to the brother named Big Scott? What kind of brother is that? He's a fucking demon, yes. He has a bald head and he's white, and he's a German fucking demon. But yet he has brotherhood, and he raps too, and I'll probably put him on a fucking tape or two. And I'm living on Earth, and many different negative feelings, and many different positive feelings come into one intellectual complex being. Oh yeah, he did all that studying, but he's an idiot. What the fuck? How primitive are these fucking surroundings that I'm forced to live in? These fucking punks don't understand. You think I did all this fucking studying for nothing? To be treated like a fucking idiot? I'll act in front of your face because I'm acting. And you don't understand one little bit, and that's too bad because it fucks up my existence. I'd rather coexist with fluid. You know what I mean? Going in and out through it. Like I'm fucking a little woman, taking off her boots and feeling great because that pussy's mine and the panties are mine. And there's no fucking panty line, cause it's mine. And no other fucking person's sperm has sat where mine has sat and felt the same way. At the particular time when I used to come from there, I had particular feelings for a black swine. This black woman, I hurt her real bad. I hurt myself real bad in the process. I should've never did that shit to any human being. But fuck it, I did it, and now I'm still a primitive little child on experience because I need to go off to China where I'll find my time. When I go out to Japan where I'll find some nice ass, I'll find a nice bowl of pork rice and shit. Felt great to my lungs, felt great to my physics, felt great to my science thoughts. They started percolating. Hey, what happened to science thoughts, man? You forgot about Mr. Graber? I didn't forget. It's all in my subconscious. He's the same man that he always was. Cause if he wasn't, then what would he be? A fake ass reality. I have to be who I always was. It feels great to me. He did not get lost, a little children. Even though his mom was probably on a cross, and his dad was on a cross, crucified in front of his eyes. Felt like shit, you know, but a bunch of other human kids, they know too. They felt the same way, where they would pray, but no Jesus to save. And he didn't come to help you. It wasn't a warm blanket, but some other Jesus Christians make themselves blinded into the different climate. What a climate that made you feel better, more comfortable, the environment. You need to study that shit. You can't exist inside an environment without affecting its surroundings. You're affecting it, it's affecting you, you're at one with it. So you don't understand that, you must be a fucking Jew. A fake Jew, that is, not the original Jews, because they said that they were Africans. But who are they to say that? I don't know, I need to study my facts again. But anyway, this is the fucking time of a mastermind. coming from Earth, staying on Earth, defying the church that I was brought up in, the Catholic religion, the Catholic religion, the Catholic religion. And I should be burning, I really don't know, yes I do. Learning that history about Constantinople when he changed it from the original. Yeah, that motherfucker came across the States on the Crusades looking for Jesus' carcasses. Who was it? It was the white boys. They came over from England crusading, searching for Jesus' fucking paraphernalia. They like to collect art or something like that. Nah, they knew there was spiritual power connected to that shit. They aren't foolish, motherfucker. We know exactly what you're thinking. But they didn't know at the time, so they just fought those fools, and they just died because they probably got pieces of Jesus' blood, and they got pieces of his shrine, and they got pieces of his cross even, I heard. They got it buried down in Germany, but you know, could this be the truth? Who knows? They got a young speaker box down here speaking for all the lies that me and Cooper told. Who knows? But it's not gonna be me, cause I'm not no speaker box. I got my own philosophies. Watch, motherfucker! They come from down, from beneath. I could be the own entertaining man. I don't even need a fucking beat. It's just a rhythm right there for me to use while I'm paying my fucking dues. I like the LSD cause it brings out the old memory of me. Somehow could you forget yourself? Maybe because it's a disease. Maybe because of the fucking surrounding system that, hey, what's surrounding you, David? A bunch of negativities. You're living with two roommates that give you negativities. You're working at a fucking place to give you negativities. Negativity, it feels kind of bad when I'm saying negativity. Doesn't it feel bad? Yes, that's what I'm going for. So anyway, I'm gonna make it feel better with the nice lyrics. You see some woman in some panties inviting you over. Come to the whorehouse. It's just a demon in disguise. Don't ever understand the negativity. Negativity's on the arise. It's coming for you, brother. You're gonna have hate against me. Why is that, brother? He's doing something original, brother. I brought something out for you. What is that? A fucking stick, a knife, an axe? He hurt this bastard. Took his jacket. Hey, who's trying to steal my fucking jacket? It was this Arabian bitch that Big Mike had handed over in my house. Why'd you let that bitch come up in here? Jeez. Negative motherfucking demon creeping inside my soul. I knew who my spirit was. It was the original, beautiful, pure one. That's David Diggeng does it. That pure one. That bright white one, but not white symbolic enlightenment one. Man, I wanna keep going.